Hey guys, it's Danny coming to you with some great news. I got myself new orchids and they're Oncidiums, can you believe it? So I thought to myself, hey, it's autumn, it should be Oncidium and intergeneric season. And indeed it was. I found two not so good looking ones, but I found them, I got them. So let's take a look at them. So first off, my voice will sound kind of funky because yes, it's autumn and I have to get sick. So that's that. But anyway, let's see what we got here. And you might already recognize this. It's an Oncidium that I had before, but I sadly recently lost due to fusarium, and I was so happy to find it again. It's pretty much a no idea Oncidium, but you can find it under a commercial name of Burrageara, I hate this name, Lazio. And it's slightly fragrant, and it's an Oncidium intergeneric, and let's give you a better look at the orchid. Not looking all that good, but not looking all that bad. These are orchids that were pretty much leftovers. Apparently, they had a lot more that sold out, and these were the last ones. And I was lucky enough to get them discounted, which is always nice. The orchid herself does not look all that good, I have to admit. It's a bit dehydrated. I watered it and it appeared to plump up a little bit, so that's good. This orchid has 3 flower spikes, all coming from one pseudobulb. 1 on this side and 2 on this side. So yeah, I already knew this one is a prolific bloomer. I just hope this particular individual is not sick in any ways. I was saying I just lost mine due to fusarium, and I lost quite a bit of them, you guys. We'll talk about them in a future video where I'm gonna show you how I disinfect and sterilize everything after that fusarium outbreak. So needless to say, I'm happy to have this one. But since we already know this one, let's take a look at the other one. And oh my, what do we have here? Now, I didn't really look all that much, but from what I can gather, I think this is an Oncidium tiger set. Not yet sure about that ID. We won't make an ID video for this one just yet, particularly because she is in worse condition, and this one was the really discounted one. But funny thing, I did not see this variety back in Romania, so there is a chance this store will bring more. So I'll be sure to visit it regularly, because I have to say my Oncidium and intergeneric collection is really thin right now, and I hate it because they're one of my favorites, along with Cattleyas. But you know, I started with Oncidiums and intergenerics, and they will always be my love. So let's take a look at the orchid herself. Not looking that great. I have one, ooh, he plumped up. I think this was sadder looking than this. I watered them yesterday and it appears that it did plump up a bit. Maybe I do have some good news. We'll see, we'll make a video on this guy separately. So I have a very, very tiny pseudobulb right here buried. I'm not sure what I'm gonna find inside. The pseudobulb is kind of wrinkly. One of the flower spikes is gone, and I'm pretty sure this one will not be left on the orchid, considering that I don't think it has many roots. But beautiful Oncidium intergeneric. I do want to redo my collection. As I was saying, I lost so many Oncidiums, and again I lost a few more right now, and possibly will lose a few more, as I will show you some of my Oncidiums and how they're doing now. So really happy to find this. I do believe it's a tiger set, type of hybrid Oncidium, and we will definitely talk more when I repot this one and see what we find. Okay, now let's make a little update on my Oncidiums, the ones that I still have, including intergenerics. They're not doing all that great. They didn't take the move all that great, but some of them are pulling through. This is the chameleon. I don't remember the full name. It has a weird name. Huluduen, chameleon, golden Oriole, something. So yeah, I'll post it on the screen. This one has always been a vigorous bloomer, grower for me, and I don't see any setback on this one. I mean, a little setback, but not too much. And we have a flower spike as well. I did see a lot of roots inside the medium. I do not believe this one has fusarium because the older pseudobulbs did plump quite a lot. Even though they still have some wrinkles, they plumped quite a lot. So I know this orchid is receiving her moisture, and yeah, looking forward for the blooms because they're really pretty. Another vigorous grower is the Adaglossum Summit French Town. And right now he is producing a flower spike somewhere in the back. There we go. Where am I filming? Sorry guys, my camera is a little heavy today because I have a flash, a big flash on it. My boyfriend forgot to take it off and I don't have enough strength to take it off, and I think I will break it. So right now my camera weighs more than 1 kilogram. So Alrighty, so we have a flower spike here. Again, I was filming something else. But this orchid is definitely capable of producing multiple flower spikes. As you can see, she did not really like the move. The new growths are not particularly great looking, but they're not that awful either. And I'm pretty sure this orchid will bounce back quite fast. Now, the object of my desire when it comes to Oncidium intergenerics are bellaras. I cannot tell you how much I love bellaras. And my absolute all-time favorite bellara is the Diana Dunn Gothic, which luckily is a very vigorous grower for me. And I think it's an individual thing. I don't know if it's a hybrid thing, but my particular one is growing spectacular. You can see she is producing a flower spike right here. Pseudobulbs are really plump. I do not suspect anything wrong with this one. And also take a look at the roots. They don't look that bad, do they? She's doing very, very well. So in the future, I really hope I can get my hands on any bellara ever created in the world, because she is truly my favorite Oncidium intergeneric. Really happy that I have a flower spike on this one and that she is a vigorous grower, took the move very well. Don't suspect any fusarium infestation or anything of the sort. So yeah, at least this one. And then let's continue with the bad news. This is the other Sherry baby that I had, the seedling that I ordered from Malaysia. I suspect there's something wrong with this guy. Do you see those pseudobulbs? They're not necessarily super plump. This guy did not create any visible roots. Maybe there's something in the pot. One of the older pseudobulbs has died, sadly, so that's a really good opportunity to check it out. I'll cut it out and check the rhizome if I have purple. I have a suspicion it is infected. I hope not, but we'll see. Continuing, this is a bellara. This is Peggy Ruth Carpenter Gem. I love this bellara, but I don't know what to say about her. She is bouncing back. She's not on the point of dying, but it's very slow. So I'm suspicious about it. I do have a pseudobulb in the back that I can safely cut. I will check the rhizome. But yeah, as you can see, not all that great. In the same category, the Calico Gem. This one never, ever did okay for me. And you can see the older pseudobulb there, going really bad. I suspect there's something wrong with it. We'll see. Yeah, a little side note, I did find a lot more orchids with some fusarium. Not nice, but let's take a look at something that is going great. So here we have another Oncidium. It's a no ID. I only saw it once in bloom. It is orange. Never saw one like this. Luckily, he is doing okay. He's set back, you can see the new growth, but it matured, it grew, and the older pseudobulbs are plump, really plump. I do see roots, so he is absorbing moisture. I do not suspect anything wrong with him. I just think he's very set back. But I'm hopeful because this, I've never seen it ever again, ever since I got it. So I think he's something rare. Not even sure what type of hybrid it is, but I really hope I can make another video on it when it's in bloom. So luckily he's doing okay. That one right there, I'm willing again to bet she's infested. It's that Miltonia or Miltonidium thing that I was never able to identify. She's pretty, but look at it. No, it's not supposed to look like that after 5 months. So yeah, definitely infested. And not infested, but definitely set back, the Brassia Eternal Wind. She's a vigorous one. I suspect she will bounce back. You can see the new growth is quite a lot tinier than the previous growth. I don't suspect I will have flower spikes this year, but at least the root production is okay, and she's doing quite okay, just that it's very set back. But you can see the differences, like in appearance. If you ever suspect one of your orchids having some issues, definitely look for those things. Wilting leaves, pseudobulbs that do not want to plump up quite at all, minimal root production, stuff like that. And yeah, pretty much if you suspect it, if it looks like that, there is a high chance there's something wrong with it. And this has been the Oncidium recap. Not doing okay at this chapter. I think the Callias bounced back a lot better than these guys, which is sad because I love Oncidiums and intergenerics, but yeah. So stay tuned and fingers crossed that I find some really gorgeous bellaras. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. If you are ever wondering what happened to my Oncidiums, well, not doing all that well, I have to agree, but yeah, what can we do? Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more orchid videos from me and stay up to date. And I'll see you all next time. Bye. Hey, remember that Cymbidium I just received? Well, the flower spike is still going strong and the buds are plumping up. I think we'll have some flowers soon. So incredibly excited about this.